Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste. So, what do you want to learn today?
New number.
New number. Okay.
Yes.
You want new number every time. Okay. Today we'll talk about our something very interesting. Our first name. Say, for example, your name is Pragati.
Yes.
Okay. Your first name is called a growth number or the key number. Key.
Yes.
This key. Okay. And it has a strong connection with your birth day number, the day you are born. So there is a vital connection between your first name and your birth day number. Okay. So all these days we have been talking about single numbers. No? Today we are going to combine these two numbers. And let's see what happens.
Yes.
Okay. So when you combine these two numbers, say for example, now I just now said your name is Pragati. So your first number adds to, I think, 9?
Yeah.
9. Okay. And say for example, if your birthday is 4 or maybe 31st, we make it 3 plus 1, 4.
4.
We first reduce it to single digit numbers and then add.
Yes.
Pragati is 9. Total is 36, which reduces to 9. Birthday is 31, which reduces to 4. So 9 plus 4 is 13, which is a 4.
4.
So your rational thought number is 4. It's just an example.
Okay.
Okay, I know your birthday number is different.
Okay.
So this number is called the rational thought number. What is a rational thought? Rational thought is your logical mind. This has nothing to do with emotions. Okay, logical mind is the left brain thinking. We use the word left brain for logical mind. So how your left brain thinks when there is a intellectual problem. Okay, so this is what we are going to study now.
Do we have to reduce our master numbers also here?
Reduce means the final number, yes. But if it is a master number, you have to keep it like that. Say for example, if your birthday number is 11 and your first name I said as if it is 9. So 11 plus 9 is 20, which is a 2.
Yes.
If your birthday is 6 and your name is 5, 6 plus 5 is 11, then 11 will remain as 11.
Okay.
So the final number, which whatever you get, remains as the
Master number.
master number.
And if my name adds up to 11 or 22, it will remain as 11
Yes.
or 22?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So for example, if your name is adds to 22 and your birthday is 4, so 22 plus 4 is 26, so 6 plus 2 is 8. So here your rational thought number is 8.
Okay.
So this rational thought number is actually, it tells you the way you think in the face of a problem, how you think, how you come up with a solution. Okay. So, we know some people are very practical. Oh no, the emotions don't affect them at all. Some people are very methodical thinkers. They have a nice, there are some people who will analyze the problem very well and then come up with a solution. There are some people who just give solution very fast. Okay. So the different types of thinking, when there is a practical problem, some people will come up with very unconventional solutions, which you think you could not even imagine. So this is what your rational thought number decides. Okay. What logic you use by solving a intellectual problem. Okay. So if your number is 1, rational thought number is 1. Okay. What does it mean? It means that you are an independent thinker. You don't need anybody's help in coming out for a solution. You are not influenced by the other people. Your solution or your thoughts do not get influenced by others. This is a 1, no? It's a typical 1. You always dominate any intellectual discussions. So now here, if there are more ones in your chart, somewhere else, if your chart is dominated by 1, then you are likely to become very egoistic and stubborn.
Like if my birthday is 1 and my growth key number is also
or it may be your life path number is 1 or your soul edge number is 1, many other attitude number is 1. So there is repetition of numbers. So as you remember, whenever there is a repetition of numbers, the negative aspects will
come up.
Okay. Now if your rational number is 2, 2 is opposite of 1. 2 will always take a soft approach. 2 will be open to others' ideas, which 1 is not.
Correct.
Okay, but 2 also becomes very sensitive. So 2 sometimes use the emotions take over, and the logical mind stops thinking. Okay, but 2 also uses his intuition to get solutions. 2 is an intuitive number, so 2 will use his intuition to come up with some solutions. Okay. Now if you're a 3 का क्या है? 3 has a creative mind, so 3 will have creative solutions. 3 but 3's thoughts are little scattered. Okay, they scatter. You will think of many solutions. Because 3 also lacks a focus sometimes. But 3 solutions generally work because it has a creative mind. It may not be logical, but it works. Okay. Now, if your rational thought number is 4, 4 is what? 4 is a methodical thinker. It will take its time. 4 is also practical. But 4 is also rigid in its approach. It will give a methodical and practical solution. There is no doubt about it. But 4 is rigid because 4 is not open to new ideas. Okay? Now, if you are a 5, if your rational thought number is 5, 5 is more flexible and adaptable. It will come up with quick solutions. Maybe something like a 3, but 5 is even quicker than a 3. 5 will come up. 5 is also cunning. See, for 5, the priority is to win and not being right. Okay. Now, if you're a 6, if your rational thought number is 6, so 6 is a good listener. But when trying to find solutions, they will focus more on the detail part. They will not look at the larger picture or the bigger picture. What they should do is look at the bigger picture. Don't go into minor details because it will take a lot of time. If you go into thinking minor details, you will procrastinate. You will delay. Yeah. And 6 always thinks of justice. He feels that the solution should be justified. Now, if you're a 7. Now, we have studied all these days that 7 has an analytical, logical mind. Yes. We have studied all that. Okay. So, 7 will never be satisfied with a simple answer. बहुत research करेगा. He uses mind to do a lot of research. A lot of research goes into a 7. No? So, you will see all other aspects. You will try to understand the problem completely first. Okay, and it will take its own time to solve the problem. Okay, and actually, no one can compete with you in finding answers. For a 7, no one can compete in finding answers. Yes, so interesting. Okay, now we'll talk about rational thought number 8. 8 is what? 8 is a visionary. 8 will always focus on the larger picture. He doesn't go into minor details. 8 doesn't want to go into minor details. We'll always look at the larger picture because 8 always is a visionary. आगे का देखते हैं, goal oriented, things ahead. Okay. So he will always ignore the details, and he will always take a balanced approach. And somehow I'll say that there's always a power in his decision or solution or whatever you call it. There's a kind of power. 8 is power. 8 will show power everywhere. So if you're a 9, rational thought number 9. 9 का क्या है? 9 will always think of others. It will listen to others first. It will give importance to others' solutions. Point of view. Yes. And then then they will always point the mistakes also. They know how to point out the mistakes. 9. They're good at it. And whatever things were overlooked, whatever you missed out or whatever you overlooked,
They will tell.
they will tell. Yes?
Yes.
So that's why they're always very successful in finding logical answers. 9s are always successful in finding logical answers. Okay? Now if you're in 11, now we are talking of master numbers also. 11. 11 is an illuminator. 11 will have, when I said unconventional, when I use the word unconventional solutions. Some people have unconventional. So 11 is one of them. They'll have unconventional solutions. Okay. And they'll always come with some, magical solutions, answers. Okay. Then 11 can also be a very good guide. He's a spiritual guide. So the answers would always be more of a spiritual kind, not only the logical mind, but always the spiritual base. Okay, now let's talk about the last number 22.
Yes.
Now tell me, how will you get a 22?
Growth number, birth date 11 and the name 11.
Correct. When both are 11, that's the only option when you get a 22.
Yes.
Okay. Now, so it's very rare.
Correct.
So this is possible only when both the numbers are 11. They dream big. They will always come out with a big solution. Okay. Always has a lot of potential. Always has a strong intuitive side. This 22 will always have premonitions. Because see, 22 is also a 4. This person will think methodically. It also has 2 2s. So his approach is also soft.
Right.
So it's a very unique placement.
Yes.
Here. See, the influence of this number increases when you have to face an intellectual challenge. We are not talking of emotions here at all. It's the left brain, not the right brain at all. Okay. So this number will not have any impact if the problem is emotional.
Let us know if you are watching our videos regularly by typing #unfold in the comment section below. Bye bye. Take care. Namaste.